Do you ever stare at your own clothes for ages but not know what to wear, and then leave the house with an outfit you rushed and dislike and feel really sad? Well, if so, I'm here to help, because I've got 5 tips that helped me to find what clothes I like, helped me with shopping and styling clothes in general. And now I guess I don't really have that problem anymore, so make sure you stick around. Okay, so the first tip I have that helped me with how I style clothes and buy clothes and figure out what I like is that I always look on Pinterest and gather photos and figure out what I like and dislike. Sometimes you need to go a bit deeper. I really like to screenshot stuff like that and have a photo gallery of things that I hope to have in the future. And sometimes as my life goes on, maybe I'm online shopping, I tend to find some piece of clothing that I actually see in the Pinterest photos, and then that kind of helps me because I know that I want that, and because on Pinterest they're already wearing an outfit, and if I already have similar clothes, I can kind of create my own outfit with that, or I just take inspiration, stuff like that. For example, I took a screenshot off Instagram of the subdued hoodies. I'm pretty sure they're the same. And then I recently bought that because I've been really wanting it. It was just one of those things where I already knew I wanted it, so now that I have it, it's worth it. You could also make some sort of collage. It could be in the notes app using just like text, or it could be in a drawing app like this app, which is Ibis Paint X. I forgot how to say it. But if you have an idea of what sort of things you feel like wouldn't suit you, what you like, dislike, it kind of also helps you with buying clothes because you know what to avoid, and that kind of helps me to avoid buying things that I don't need. For example, high-rise jeans, I just don't look flattering in them. I don't like it. It doesn't look flattering on me. I just don't like them, so I just don't buy any high-rise jeans. And of course other people might like high-rise jeans, and if they suit it, if they like it, if they feel confident in it, that is fine. And that is that's when they would put the high-rise jeans in the love section. Like, it depends on the person, and this is just my personal little what I love and what I don't love. Now the second point kind of links to the point before of saving Pinterest stuff like that, is getting inspiration from some influencers as well. Like with Pinterest and places like Instagram, sometimes I just like to screenshot outfits that people are wearing. And for example, there is an Instagram influencer that has some lovely outfits I always watch. She does have a YouTube now, I think, Sophia's Fashion File, but she had an outfit on and I saw the skirt that she was wearing and I was really into that skirt. I really wanted a skirt like that, and when I was digging into it, I found that it was a Hollister skirt and it was in stock in my size. And obviously after thinking, do I really want it, would I be able to like pair it with some other clothing stuff I have, I decided to get it. And basically I like to get inspiration of the outfit in general. Like for example, she's wearing a top like that, a subdued stripy pink top, and I don't actually have that. Well, I do kind of now, but at the time I didn't. And what I would do is pair it with a different stripy similar top I have, which is one of my favorite tops that I got from Vinted. And then I have an outfit that I really love and I've worn it so many times. I even wore it in my recent London vlog, if you guys haven't seen it. So I think that is a really good thing to do. Also, another example is with Amelia. She also does YouTube. I love her videos, but she was wearing this lovely subdued zip-up cardigan thing, and I was really liking the style of it. I pictured myself wearing it with some piece of clothing I have, and from there I knew that it would go well with my clothes. I feel like it's quite good to get inspiration from influencers and content creators because you get an idea of how to style it with clothing because they're already wearing it. And also, for example, this lovely lace thing she's wearing underneath, I'm looking for something like that. Like for example, in Hollister, I'm looking for the lace cami that I wasn't able to buy yet because it's been out of stock. And since I see her wearing it like that, I know that if I were to get a similar any lace top, I could pair it really cutely underneath. So that's like another reason why. A thing that I think people struggle with is how to pair clothing together and how to know what suits what. And for me, I quite like to do like the sandwich method. Not exactly, but let's say I'm wearing a brown bag, then there's like a brown accent to the outfit. I'd like to wear either like a brown belt, brown shoes, or have something brown with my outfit, because then it does, unless I'm trying to make the bag stand out, I feel like it melts in with the outfit more. It really makes the outfit look planned out and really nice, if that makes sense. For example, if I'm wearing this outfit, which shoes do you think I would pick with it? Well, for me, I would pick these shoes. And of course, some other people have different style, and that's understandable and that's fine. They might prefer the other shoes. And of course, everyone has a different style and everyone has a different way of dressing themselves, and that's completely fine. This is just what I think. And I just really like to use something like, not exactly, but something like the sandwich method. I also like to understand or figure out myself while wearing what colours suit with what. Because I know some people like to wear pink and teal. I've seen that a lot recently, and personally I don't like how it looks on me. I'm not really a fan of the pink and teal. It looks lovely on other people, but personally I don't, so I kind of avoid it. But then I love to wear blue, navy, white, pink and stuff like that, so then there's kind of like what I like to wear. And I feel like it's also important to know what makes you feel confident, because if like, for example, someone is like, oh, I feel like you would suit this colour, but then you don't feel confident wearing that colour, it kind of makes you feel like unhappy with the outfit. Because just because someone says, oh, like for example, if an influencer were to say, oh, people shouldn't be wearing red with blue because it clashes, but then you personally love red and blue together, like don't let that discourage you and wear what you like. Because I feel like one of the most important things about making nice outfits and wearing outfits outside is that you feel confident wearing the outfit. I feel like confidence is one of the main parts of wearing a nice outfit. Now, linking to the colour thing, one is following trends. For example, the trend of teal and coral at the moment in summer. Last year I think it was butter yellow. For me, butter yellow I feel like doesn't suit me, so I never bought butter yellow. And although butter yellow is so cute and lots of people wear it, just personally I wouldn't wear it. And I felt like if I bought something butter yellow, it feels like a waste of money to me because I would never wear it. But then for example, teal, I bought one teal item and I guess it's okay, but it's not really a comfortable colour, so one item is fine for me. I think you need to be careful with trending colours, because you need to think, do you see yourself wearing that colour in the future, or are you only buying it because it's trendy? You need to like be aware that it's a trendy colour and you may be just easily influenced. I know some people love teal anyway, and some people suit teal and coral so much, and that's completely, like, that is lovely, like that's great. But I think if it's new to you, you need to be careful and don't go to brandy Melville and go, oh, I'm gonna buy 10 teal tops, and then you go home because you can't, try on a brandy Melville anymore. You go home, put the teal stuff on, and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't like this, like teal looks so bad on me, and then you just wasted like hundreds of pounds on teal. And do you know what I mean? You need to know what you like, make sure you feel confident, and be careful with trends, because you don't want to overbuy something just because it's a trend. Lastly, which I think is really important, is avoid over shopping in places like Shein. And I know a lot of you already know that Shein is quite bad, they're very wasteful, the conditions of the workers are terrible, stuff like that. And I have bought a lot from Shein. For example, this bracelet and this necklace is from Shein, and I can say I buy from Shein sometimes, but I have been avoiding. And I feel like one important reason to avoid Shein is the fact that it's so cheap. And I know some people don't have a lot of money and really, like, Shein is the only affordable option, and that's fine for you. I don't want, like, if that's the only option for you, I don't want to stop you, but I want you to be aware about the conditions and stuff like that. But other than that, also, if you're just buying, let's say you spend £100 on Shein, you buy like so many pieces of clothing, I feel like it's not worth it. Because if you look at Shein, the models might be wearing, like, for example, this top, and they're like, oh, wow, nice top. But then Shein or whoever might be stealing a picture of Brandy Melville and putting it there, saying it looks like this, but it's not actually. And you get it, and it doesn't look exactly the same. It's a way cheaper material. It just doesn't fit you like you wanted it to. And that's bad because it's a waste of money, and you probably won't ever wear it in the future again. Same with like Shein summer clothing. I see so many people buying so much Shein summer clothing, and that's fine for them. But then I was also someone who did that once. I bought so much summer clothing from Shein, and I did wear it. Like, I wore it a lot. But then a year later, I never, like, not even a year later, like, I just never touched it again. I looked at it and was like, this is cheap. I didn't like the colours. Like, I was mindlessly buying because it was so cheap. And that's also when I wasn't really like fully understanding my style, and I realized how much of a waste of money and material it is to be buying so much. So an important thing is to be careful when buying clothes, especially online. Don't, like, just because you have a lot of money, or not even if you don't have a lot of money, just because everything's cheap, don't mindlessly just keep on buying clothes without properly thinking about it, because in the future you might not like it anymore and it's just a waste. By the way, this is something I did buy off Shein. Obviously Shein isn't great, but I guess this is something I do like, and I have seen people wear on Instagram and stuff. So it is possible to find nice clothes that you would wear a lot on Shein, but again, it's better to avoid buying from Shein, especially if you do have money to buy from somewhere else. But of course, everyone's different, and some people may just really like Shein and want to buy it off there anyway, but it's just good to be aware. Anyways, let me know in the comments if this helped at all, and if you have any other tips for people who might be wanting some. This is completely what I do. This is like what helped me, so it might not help for others, and I tried to make this video more relevant to other styles too, because obviously not everyone has my style, everyone has a different preference, and everyone, you know, everyone's style is nice, everyone suits their outfits. Like, there's no one nice style. So just because this video I'm wearing these, like a jeans or whatever, it doesn't mean your jeans are bad. So just like be aware, this is just what I like. Everyone has a different style. But yeah, I hope you like this video, and make sure you subscribe, and yeah, bye.